I am so absolutely accustomed to turning the phone the other way. I have not connected the positive battery cable for the winch. The winch has never been used. It is a Warn. Let's see if we can focus down in there. I'm not sure that we can. Control box is on top. It's a Warn Evo 10S. We did this to go to Moab. We bought it, one owner, female owner, never took it off road, and I have modified it extensively. A lift, new TRD Pro rims and Toyo tires, Open Country AT3s, Ironman 4x4 bumper, the Blast Phase 2 off-road driving lights, all LED lights. Hard not to turn the phone the other way so you can get a bigger image, but that's what Cars and Bids is asking for. I have probably, I better not say that. I've got way too much in it, that's for sure. The CB is optional. It's actually an 11 meter radio. It was a 10 meter radio, and I had CB added to it, and it's peaked and tuned, putting out about 45 watts, so you can step on everybody. You can see part of what I've done with the suspension. I replaced the upper and lower control arms just because I was doing the suspension and it was easier to do it at that time. The running boards should probably be taken off. They're in my way. I'm 6'5". Also modified the driver's seat bracket, and so I could scoot the seat back further, and I actually kind of overdid it. Try to hurry here. Passenger side door. The dash is cracked, and Lexus stopped replacing them under warranty or under factory defect in 2017, so there's nothing I could really do about that. The seats are in excellent condition, even the driver's seat, the floorboards and everything. All of these trim pieces are missing off of the driver's seat one. Not on the outside edge, but the front little trim pieces and the bracket trim pieces, I believe. We'll get around there in a second. Okay, back. Remote control for the entertainment system in the back. Back seats. I put WeatherTech floor mats in all of it. It's a cup holder, of course. Make sure we do this right. This is my third time doing this. The tires and the rims have about 3,000 miles on them. This was not a daily driver for us. We bought it from the original owner, and then we were modifying it to go to Moab, and yeah, we've barely driven it at all. When we do drive it, we do really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I put this hitch on it, 7-way RV connector. Let's open the back here. I modified this, the Lexus bracket that was on here for the door open and lock open. The gas strut holds it open automatically. I fabricated this aluminum bracket here to make this look professional, as well as not have any rust issues and stuff. Again, WeatherTech mat in the back. I've got the third row seats. They're in a garbage bag in my shop. And 110 outlet over there. Of course, that's the sub. The tool kit's in here complete. The first aid kit is in here complete. It's also been kept in climate controlled my climate controlled shop. It's HVAC, central HVAC. I don't know if Cars and Bids is gonna delete what I'm saying or not. Oh yeah, the rear suspension. If you can see, I've got the Ironman 4x4 off-road or the 4x4 coils in there for the extra weight in the back, as well as the bar. I can't remember the name of the bar, but I really like that bar, and that helps you to center that rear axle with a suspension like this. At any rate, yeah, I put energy suspension bushings all in it, and yeah, it's just too numerous to mention everything that I've done. Driver's side, I did put LED lights in the running boards as well, the doors, the dome light, and she's a running. Let's see. Again, the radio is optional. Some people might not want an illegal radio that when you key it up, you step on everybody. I understand that. I can keep the radio, so I'm going to say that the radio is not included. And if somebody does want the radio, then I can add it. And we can just negotiate that whenever they come to pick it up. Okay, see, the trim pieces are around the seat, but this new bracket that I had to make so that the seat would go back further, there's no way to use the factory covers on that. So I'm just leaving that exposed. I did paint it with a nice hammered dark gray paint, black hammered. At any rate, yeah, I can take the CB out and keep it, the 11-meter radio actually. All of the seat functions still work. The airbags have never been set off. I had to be very careful taking that seat out and not letting anything happen to it. I wanted to weld on the frame, but I could not do that for fear of that setting off the airbag in the seat. So I didn't want to do that. So I ended up having to fabricate the complete bracket. At any rate, yeah, I think I'm covering this pretty good. She's in really good shape. Obviously, there's slightly more wear on the driver's seat than there is on the passenger seat. But this was a very small woman. And, there's really just not a lot of damage at all. So I was very lucky getting it one owner and never been off-road. And, she's ready to go. I'm sure that the next person's probably going to want to take those mummy running boards off. I do have the original factory rims and tires, as well as the third row seats. I don't know if I can do this any better or not. I think I've about included everything. Let me see. I might get under it a little bit, maybe. Just to show this other stuff a little bit better, maybe. And I got the adjustable bottom spring mounts, so if you want to raise it or lower it, you can do that too. There is some rust. I don't think it's significant. I've had 5 alignments put on it because every time I did anything to it, I took it and had it lined. Even adding the winch because of the additional weight on the front and whatnot. Adding the bumper, I had to do it. Whenever I changed the suspension, I had to do it. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's what we're looking at. She's a doll. If we were keeping it, that would be, it's absolutely outstanding. I wish that we had a chance to take it off-road, but we live in the low country in South Carolina, and there is no off-road. Okay.